Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris. Tonight, we've checked out the 1981 horror movie, Evilspeak.
Evilspeak.
Kalima.
What a trailer. What a trailer. Aaron, what's going on in your background there? It's pretty intense looking.
It's from Evilspeak, dude.
Okay. All right.
Boom.
We have a show tonight. Get your face back on there. We got a show tonight, guys. Spiv, gone.
Gone for good.
Whacking. He's
Somewhere lost in
whacking
Germany.
it in
He
Germany.
is whacking it in Germany. We don't know if he will return. He might be lost in Germany. I don't think anyone's going to get that joke but Aaron. That's a King's X reference. It's banned. No one knows who King's X is. It's a shame. Anyways, I digress.
Recover, Chris.
And I don't need to recover. You guys need to recover. And Rebecca. She's at the beach. Too cool to join us. I asked them to send in, like, when I was on vacation and send in that little video to check in. They didn't do it because they're not dedicated fans.
Too much
they're
work.
dedicated to the show. No.
Can't do it.
And it's not surprising. They put out the least amount of effort in, especially
Truly.
Spiv.
I know.
Spiv barely does anything, if anything. But that's okay, because we have two guests on the show. First up, returning, like always, John the host. From his son's room, like he usually does.
Quiet down. Oh, okay. I'm ready now.
And then first time appearance, Jason Alt.
Hey,
Oh my god.
I didn't
I
have
thought
a
he was
reaction.
frozen.
You're frozen.
This person.
Hell of a reaction you got there.
I know, I
Alright,
panicked.
No, it's fine. I completely understand. We do that occasionally on the show. I don't prepare at all, and I just start talking, and I don't know what's going to come out. I think it's obvious.
Usually
at this point.
buttholes.
But there's we get around to where we need to get
Occasionally
around to,
films.
aka buttholes. Jason, we have a arc going on the show currently about hot dogs,
No.
and I
Christ.
thought this would be a good
Christ.
time to weigh in on that.
Jesus.
Because you are associated with John in some ways, where you do a show with him. You guys are a part of a cult, and that is the Cult of Films.
Someone would say.
Yes?
Oh, we're part of two cults, I guess.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Now, you just saw John recently in person.
Yeah.
Smelled
One, can you describe him, what he looks like in person?
He's fatter in person.
Yay!
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right. When you saw him,
65 pounds.
would you
Got a
think
fat-
this is a man that could handle some hot dog?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I watched him eat 3 sushi rolls, and I was like, imagine.
Oh, man. Really?
Okay, hold on. Okay,
In one go?
a little embarrassing.
He and his wife got 5 of the same sushi rolls and just split them. And I was like, what the hell? I'm
What
buying.
flavor
What
was
are you
it?
doing?
What was it?
Spicy California?
Spicy California, because I can't eat like
Just a real
lot-
basic
yeah.
bitch roll. But I know that
Right,
real
John has
basic.
got a bad gallbladder, so like what I'm doing is actually bullying. Sorry, buddy.
No, it's
True.
yeah. Listen, I felt bad, so I split the last roll with the table, although I could have smashed it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He talked about eating what 5 Dick's burgers, 6, a whole bag of Dick's.
I think 8 actually.
Whole
8
bag of
Dick's
Dicks.
burgers.
8
So,
I
yeah.
had 8 dicks
Wait,
in
If
one
you could
sitting.
eat, I feel like
8 is
there's
a
at least
lot.
like a 1.25 to 1 exchange rate between Dick's burgers and hot dogs.
Yeah,
You
you
think
can
of a
eat.
Dick's burger as like a Newcastle, White
White
Castle, like
So it's like
A
slim.
slider?
yeah, well, like plus
Compressed.
another half. Like put a White Castle and then a half of another one together. That's a Dick's
It's
burger.
like paper thin,
Okay.
paper thin.
Yeah, but it
burger.
has condiments on it.
It's got a lot of fucking condiments. I only get the
condiments.
deluxe too.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's 8
John-
slices of tomato the man took down.
So you just
What
you
is
just pull up the
holding
drive-thru
you
and say,
back?
give me all the dicks.
So
That's what-
Jason knows I could eat. Essentially,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I feel like this gallbladder situation has gotten out of control. What is holding you back from getting this thing removed?
Oh, my wife's kidneys were kind of punching everyone's fart box over here for like a good part of a year. So now that that's taken care of, now it's time to look upon myself to remove this.
Well, I was going to say, I've had mine removed, and it was no big thing.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I could do it for you. Like, okay, you
He's
come over
been
here.
through it once.
We
There
can
we
mess
go.
around. I think I could figure it out. Like, how hard
Chris
is
watched
it?
If he
Crimes
eats all
of
the
the
hot
Future,
dogs,
you
it'll
can
get
do
nice and
anything.
angry and
I
swollen.
I feel
watched-
like if you watch a YouTube video,
I watched Crimes of
You
the
just
Future.
pop
and
it
I'm
right
ready
now.
for
Chris
it.
Cries of the Future thinks he can do surgery.
If
Yeah,
we,
did they do a video when you were getting yours removed? Like, why would you think you would be the authority on how to do this? procedure?
there's like little marks where they did stuff to me,
Okay.
and so I know where to make marks on you. And I feel like if I
Mm.
go in there and I find something and I just pull it out, we're probably pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you say it hurts a lot, we'll be like, okay, well maybe
it
leave
should
that in
look-
there.
I'm gonna be awake.
gallbladdery.
Well, yeah. You know what we'll do? We'll fill you up with tater tots beforehand, because then I can
Okay.
see them in there.
Jesus.
Oh, thank you. I
Wait,
just
in the
got cookies
cavity?
and
Not
milk.
like
What's this
orally.
about?
You're just gonna
No.
inject tater tots.
Yeah,
in
no,
his-
it'll be orally, but you have
I
to
am
swallow them whole.
100% behind this plan.
Okay.
I just want to see him eat a lot of tater tots, and we're like, just kidding about the surgery.
I know.
Right?
Bye.
Have fun taking greasy dumps for a week.
So is that a yes or a no? Are we doing that? Are we
Oh,
doing
that's a
this?
hard yes. I'm
Alright.
more excited about that than eating fucking hot dogs because I don't know why that was ever a thing. But
You're
sure.
more excited about me performing
See,
surgery
who
on
needs
you.
universal health care when you can just have Chris's tater tot
We need
surgery?
to figure out something less gastrointestinal to pit him against Stefan.
Okay. Wait, so we're gonna remove one of
You-
Stefan's organs?
Sure. Why not?
Stefan
Yeah,
probably
you're
doesn't
both
even have any
woozy
at
from
this point.
surgery.
Can we make it?
Then
a
you have to
race?
play mini golf.
Okay. There we go.
Or
This is a fever dream at this point.
I have to think on this one for a while. I'm still with the hot dog thing. Either way,
What the?
Jason, if you have to put money down, who are you going money down on? Stefan or John, who eats more hot dogs?
You know what? I'm gonna go with my buddy John on this one because I feel like
True friend right
saying.
there.
I feel like he's
hey.
got the technique down. I feel like Stefan would struggle with the bun, and John's got the Kobayashi method. You break the dog in half, you stuff it up both sides of your cheeks, you dunk the bun in
Dunk
the
it.
water.
That's right.
Mhm.
Ugh, duck the bud in the water. That's so nasty.
Dunk
Can we
it
do
is-
sushi
Get
rolls?
down.
I swear to God, and I'm not even like this isn't even part of the bit, and I would take anyone on sushi. Like
I don't think so.
Nah.
I could eat you. I could eat you ass under
You
the
can
table,
eat
Sonny.
me. What?
Maybe they should
I mean,
do
you
the
could.
Your ass
saltine.
Shit out
under
of
the
that.
table? What?
They should do the saltine.
It's a colloquial
matchup.
saying, Lindsay.
Yeah.
It's not.
I don't think people do that in
preferred.
restaurants, Chris.
Cut.
Well,
cut
we
to
do it
anal
around here.
schmegma clip.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That is
at an Anal
2022's.
Smegma
I eat
concert.
pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
Shit, that shit fun. All right, I feel like we've hit the
Yeah.
banter quota.
I think so.
We have a lot to talk about here tonight, guys. Though Rebecca's not here. I think it's pretty obvious at this point.
Jesus.
She's not
things are going
scowling
to
at us, so it's yeah.
Spiral out of control. She's not
Right.
playing solitaire vigorously, so we hear the clicking to know that we need to move on. So, 1981's Evilspeak. This was a Patreon recommendation. I don't know who recommended it because I am not organized in any way. So you're goddamn lucky it even got on the wheel. But all that to say, we appreciate your patron. And if you want to get your movie on the wheel, patreon.com/badmovienightshow. We have a full wheel, and we're going to be doing another Patreon wheel tonight. Because next week Spiv is still out because he's recovering from his anal smegma concert he went to at Wacken.
Just whacking it too hard.
It
He's
happens.
all swollen.
He's all swollen.
He's got to recover.
He's barely walking straight anymore. That's okay.
Rebecca's gonna call in, and be like, "What the fuck are you guys
What are you
doing?"
guys
What the fuck are
doing?
you guys like? I can't. I quit. So tonight's Evilspeak. AJ, what is Evilspeak about?
Stanley Cooper Smith might not be cut out to be a military cadet.
I'm a milli-dilly cadet.
Military.
His fellow classmates like to pick on him.
Stanley, you're fucking.
What are you doing
I
there,
forget what
Cooper
it
Tits?
Little do they
Shut up,
know,
Cooper Dick.
Stanley can summon satanic powers through his computer.
My motherboard.
www.satan.com.
Oh shit, he's doing a carry.
Will he become Lord of the Pigs? Find out in the 1981 classic, Evilspeak.
He doesn't do a lot of talking.
Rated R for.
That horrible toothpaste he wears.
There he is.
For grenadine pockets.
Rated R for Clint Howard. No, I love Clint Howard, and he's
he's great.
a interesting fella, living in the shadow of his brother. Aaron can relate, I'm sure.
You literally live in my shadow because you're so much smaller than me.
That's why I always think winter is ending early, or whatever that thing is about the Punxsutawney Phil thing. I feel like I messed that up.
Boom, boom, ba-doom.
You remember
I
when
got the
Punxsutawney
gist.
Phil saw a larger groundhog and quoted
That's
Game
what
of
we got
Thrones? Remember that?
So, AJ, that was great. It was a great premisal. Appreciate
You're welcome,
that.
Chris.
Time to move on, though, for 1981 and do the history hole and get a little context for the movie and the year it was released. So here we go.
For Aaron's History Hole.
Evilspeak.
Nice.
Oh man,
Badass.
that's badass.
Is this 90s Conan? I love it.
From Night
In the
Court.
year 2000.
Oh, man.
All right, Evilspeak. This movie had an estimated budget of $900,000 and a runtime of 1 hour 37 minutes. It was filmed in California at St. Anthony Seminary in Santa Barbara, and also part of it was filmed in Chatsworth. I'm imagining probably the soccer scene, the pivotal soccer scene in the film, at a random park in Los
Hey,
Angeles.
Chatsworth?
Chatsworth
What the fuck is that? Where's that at?
in Los Angeles. I just
Just a
fucking
town.
said it's in Los Angeles.
No, I didn't listen to you.
God
I was
damn it,
eating a
Chris.
cookie. Oh, my daughter brought me cookies. I don't know what the fuck this is about. I'm on board.
Cookie. Yum, yum, yum. All right.
Continue.
This movie was released very soon, actually. We're coming up on an anniversary here of August 22nd, 1981 in Japan. And then later in November 13th, 1981 in the United States. Some other films released that month, so August 1981, were Condor Man.
What is it? Condor Man?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Is that an action movie?
Heavy Metal.
Oh.
Yep. An American Werewolf in London.
Nice.
Never heard of it.
Hell
Right,
Night.
right. That sounds cool.
Yeah, so that sounds kind of cool. So our writer and director for this film was Eric Weston, who has 10 director and 9 writer credits. Evilspeak is his first credit, basically. But he did direct a bunch of other films, and we need to check some of these out. We have, boom, Beaks, the movie
He directed Beaks? Oh
Yes.
my god.
from 1987. All right. Vanessa, a television reporter covering a story of a farmer attacked by his chickens, discovers that this is not an isolated incident.
Wait, I'm on his IMDb. It doesn't say he directed Beaks.
Or did he
This
write
is a
it?
goddamn
He
sham.
wrote it. He wrote it.
You're a fucking liar.
He wrote Beaks.
This is. I don't believe anything you're saying.
Chris,
didn't
he
have-
wrote Beaks.
He had
and
too much
Evilspeak.
integrity to
Evil
direct
Beaks.
Beaks also.
Tidy hole is over.
It's like, I'll write
He,
it, but
he
I'm
did
not
write Beaks.
directing
I
it.
will, I will grant you, he helped write Beaks. He wasn't even the singular writer of it, Aaron.
If you've seen Beaks, that's a 3-man job at least.
Mhm.
I've not
got
seen
the
it.
Blu-ray.
It looks fun. All right. Also, Pressure Point from 2001, starring Chris's
Oh.
favorite actor.
Yes.
Is that Michael Madsen?
And
Who is that?
You know it.
Oh, I
zoom
can't
in,
read
Chris.
that
You got to
shit.
zoom in.
Enhance. Jeff Wincott's in that shit.
Wow.
But he
And
plays
it's in
Mr.
an
Is that
Madsen.
an
RV.
RV? Chase?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Wow. Writing the double
badass.
part 2. Here we come.
Mhm.
This
Exactly.
looks sweet.
Yes, we got to check this one out. Also, we have one that looks really bad. We have Hyenas. That cover is just really confusing.
It's a hyena busting out of
Yeah.
his face.
Yeah.
Are they like mutant hyenas? Or?
Yeah. Roving clans of shape-shifting human hyena creatures prowl and hunt for human prey. They are hunted by one man seeking revenge for the death of his loved ones.
It sounds pretty cool,
So
actually.
they're like were-hyenas.
You should see this.
Sounds like
this
a
pic-
worse
What
Puma
is this?
Man.
What?
Like
Were
instead of a
hyenas.
werewolf, it's
Look
like
at
a
Jeff Wincott in
hyena.
this movie.
Hyenas.
Ooh.
Looks like he's in
Oh,
a
man.
band.
He looks pretty. He looks like
grunge band.
Chad Kroger from Nick
That
and
is
Nick.
a nice.
He looks like he's in one band specifically.
That's a nice shark tooth necklace there, man.
Before I joined
hyena tooth.
Dashboard Confession.
I would
be in
watch
my
this.
trailer smoking crack. All right, we have our writer for this film. Our co-writer was Joseph Garofalo. Not sure if there's any relation to Janine Garofalo, but he had 2 writing credits. I'm sure this is a film that Lindsay has sitting on her VHS shelf because it's called Shaker Run.
Oh.
You do have it, don't you?
God, got excited over there.
Jesus.
It's Burt
You do.
Reynolds, isn't it?
No, but it looks like
No?
a
Is
Burt
this just
Reynolds. It looks
Cannonball
like a
Run?
ripoff of
Part
Burt
seven?
Are
Reynolds.
you
film.
you thinking Sharky's Machine?
That might be it.
Yeah.
Okay, Shaker Run from 1985. With the accidental discovery of a lethal bioagent at her research facility, Dr. Christine Rubin decides to double-cross her own government by stealing the deadly formula to keep it out of the clutches of the military, whom she doesn't trust. To
That's
make her
fair.
rendezvous with some Confederates who promise to get her out of
Oh my
the country,
God.
she recruits Daredevil driver Judd Pearson and his partner Casey Lee, who are down on their luck and take the job without knowing what they're getting into.
We're not watching that.
This sounds like one of those movies that Lindsay and Spiv would really like.
They
and I
would, yeah.
Probably.
hate so
We
much.
dig it.
And it's just gonna be like car chases in like the country.
Mhm.
I don't know, it sounds kind of fun.
Every screenshot is a car hitting cardboard boxes.
I love how they made a car chase movie where the stakes of one particular car crashing is all life on North America is exterminated.
Yeah, basically. It's releasing a deadly virus. All right. Or bioagent of some sort. All right, our music was by Roger Calloway, who did stuff for the Core movie soundtrack. He was the conductor for the Invasion of the Body Snatchers film score. Invictus, he was a conductor for that as well. And he was a composer for music from the original A Star Is Born. So he's got
The
some
original
bad
A
rhythm.
Star is Born from 1930.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, the 1970 whatever.
The
Yeah,
Not
they
the
make
most
that
recent
movie like
version.
every 20 years.
That's
And they
fair.
think we
Is
won't
that the
know.
one with
Maybe.
Barbara Streisand?
Maybe he did them all.
I never saw the one with Bradley Cooper. Was it
Me
good?
either.
Never saw it.
No, Lady Gaga's in it.
Is that not? Is she not good? Sam Elliott's it too.
Did he shave off his mustache again?
He plays Lady Gaga in the movie.
You know, worse than him shaving
Wait,
off his mustache when he shaved off
That's the
just
movie
the
I wanna
bottom of
see.
his mustache in that Hulk movie, and you could see his lip,
That's
and it was
crazy.
all I
Right,
could
right.
look at. Was just
It's like
"Why
shriveled
can't I
up
see
and
his lip?"
dead.
Wait,
his
Andrew
first
Dice
time seeing
Clay is in A
sunlight.
Star Is Born?
Oh God.
He
Andy
is.
Probably.
What?
Yeah, he got like critical acclaim too.
He went from
Really?
Brain Smasher, a love
Hey.
story, to that.
Hey, Bradley
A Star Is
Cooper.
Born. Hey.
Hey, Bradley.
Hickory
All right.
dickory dock.
Show that girl your whoa.
Oh, God. All right, let's get this done here. Our cinematographer was Irv Goodenough. He was good enough for this film. 57
Not great.
cinematographer credits for The Farmer, One Man Jury, Body Count, and Extra 3. Watch this
Ooh,
guy.
Extra 3 was
Nice.
good,
That's the
man.
Jeff Fahey,
Nice,
right?
nice.
I never saw that one.
Jeff.
Jay-
All right, and finally, we have one other film we should not check out, but I'm going to put it out here anyways. It is called Flesh Gordon.
Mm.
Oh,
Cosmic
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should watch that.
That's
It'd be fun.
pricey.
My
Classic
friend's
movies.
dad got that by accident
Yeah,
at a
sure.
sleepover. He's like, "Oh, you want Flash Gordon? Here it is."
Nice.
$300.
When we have that awful Star Worms 2 pleasure pod.
Oh,
movie, we should
yeah.
do that then.
Can't wait for that one.
That one
Oh,
was
boy.
interesting.
Oh, God.
All right, please don't
We should do
recommend
the
this one.
Albert
Patreons.
Pyong Captain America. That'd be fun.
Is that
All right.
actually out? Like,
Yeah,
the
you can
release?
watch it.
Yeah, we should do it.
Okay.
We should. It's been a while since we've done a Pyong film.
Is that
So
the one
Fle-
where he's got fake ears
Mm-hmm.
on the helmet?
Oh,
Flash
yeah,
Gordon?
he does, Lindsay. Yeah. I didn't
It's
know
like a
about this.
motorcycle helmet, right?
No,
Like
it's
Ned Beatty was
Yeah.
randomly in that
he
movie.
looks,
I remember
he looks
that
like he's
one.
in a rubber glove.
Yeah, it looks like he's wearing a rubber glove. Very tight on his head. Which I like.
Contraceptive in this economy?
Aaron, what happened to you? You disappeared. Aaron, line it up. It looks weird.
Wait, there's one eye.
Oh, my God.
Wait, put your eye in the
It's
mouth.
Blinking a
hole.
lot.
Still looks better than Clint Howard. No offense.
How dare
All right.
you?
That's all I got
Sorry.
for this week. I don't really feel like talking about anything else. Let's move it along.
Hey, that is 100% fair, Aaron, and we appreciate
Boom.
that. That was
Done.
a great history hole. Time
Sure.
to move on. Lindsay, do you have a rabbit hole?
It's very shallow
That's fair.
because I didn't.
Time to
have a lot of
do
today.
Lindsay's rabbit hole. So here.
I have a rabbit hole.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
That doesn't look very shallow.
John,
Does your
that
day
does
job
unfortunately
pay you every
not
time
be
you
approved.
plug one of the liquors you
do.
sell.
I literally
Yeah.
sell it.
This is a
Ladies and
professional show, John. Okay.
That
You
was
come on
So,
here
how do
and
they
you
buy
shill
liquor from John,
products.
folks?
Time to move on. Do the rabbit hole. Here we go.
It's time for the rabbit hole. Grab your rope and your galoshes and prepare to dive deep into your host's wealth of knowledge with more connections than a LinkedIn recruiter or a Wikipedia editor on a 5-day net bender. Here's your host, Lindsay Washburn.
Good to go, Lindsay.
All right, here's our movie. I saw this alternative
There's
cover,
some good ones.
It's fantastic.
but this is still the best.
Yeah.
It's just really, really cool. I love illustrated
classic.
covers. But anyways, here's our movie, Evilspeak, 1981. Stars this guy, Ron Howard, or not Ron Howard, Clint Howard. That's the next slide. Younger brother of Ron Howard. And like I said, I didn't have a lot of time today, so we're just going to look at some random Clint Howard facts in the rabbit hole today.
I love it.
So he has over 250 acting credits starting at the age of 2. This is a still from, he was on the TV series Gentle Ben, where he plays around with a big bear, I guess.
What an adorable kid.
He's so cute.
Cute kid. That
He's a
is.
cute kid.
I can't. I don't want to fuck around with a bear like that. I don't trust
That's
that
why
shit.
his face looks like that.
This was
Aw.
like the 60s. They had that thing like shot up full of Thorazine or something. I'm
Probably.
Sure.
The thing
And
is
the bear,
fucked
too.
up. And the
Right?
bear.
He won the 1998 MTV Movie Awards Lifetime Achievement
Nice.
Award.
Can you
And-
imagine winning like a lifetime achievement award when you're like 30 and you're like, oh, I'm only 30. Like that, I
They're
topped out
no,
already. Like
no,
that's
you're
it?
done. Get the fuck off
Yeah,
this
you're
table.
done.
We saw Space Truckers.
We've
I don't
had
think
enough
you're
of
ever going to top that.
Well, they say that when he won it, before they gave it to him, it was kind of like a joke award. But when he won it afterwards, they took it more seriously, I guess. I still think it's kind of a joke. I don't know. I haven't watched the MTV Movie Awards in a while.
Is
So
that still a thing?
it's still a thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Zendaya's got
fucked
to
up.
win somehow.
Oh, man, I hope my pick for Pregnant as Teen wins this year.
He's had roles on 4 different Star Trek series.
Yeah.
The one at the top was like one of the first episodes in the original series. He plays
There's no time for hair and makeup. Just put the baby on. Jesus.
Yeah, he's like some alien warlord or something. He's got a crazy dubbed voice in that episode. He endorsed Ted Cruz for the 2016
Oh,
presidential
no.
presidential
Are
election.
you fucking kidding me, Clint?
Wow.
Who likes that guy?
Nobody.
Christ.
I just want to
Nobody
say,
likes
everybody,
this guy.
that I really like the Howards, but only one of them.
Who likes that guy, right?
Now I'm going to Mexico, too hot in
Jesus.
Texas.
Oh, it's the worst person.
Ron Howard raised $250,000 for Joe Biden, and Clint Howard tweeted drunkenly that why not Ted Cruz?
Why not?
He's like a joke award and MTV Movie Awards. I'll show him.
And then
joke tweet.
finally he has an interesting hobby, and he posted this picture of himself. He makes snow globes in
What?
his free time. That's his hobby. He makes
I'm
custom
losing-
snow globes.
I'm losing respect.
I see the Ted
Gaining
Cruz.
respect.
snow
I
globe.
thought
Something
Ted
else.
Cruz was the bottom, but then
Let's keep
It's a
digging.
strong
Find
bottom.
Just
out.
keeps going.
Look at the hair everywhere.
Yeah, I saw this picture and I'm like, that's not him. And then I'm like, no wait, yeah, it's him. Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's
I think those are
Austin
Randy
pose.
Quaid
I thought it was
facts. I
Billy
think
Bob
all of those
Thornton.
were Randy Quaid facts. More successful older brother, bad political leanings, takes
Right.
weird pictures.
Can we examine this? So what's
Can we
this?
not?
Oh, is that a chair behind him? And what's the other thing?
I don't know what that
Looks like a
is.
glass table and then
It's like
there's
a
a
hutch
curio.
or something.
What's in the
Yeah.
one he's holding? Because that's his favorite. I want to know.
It looks like
Enhance,
someone
Chris.
sitting
It's Ted Cruz.
admiring an even
It's Ted
smaller
Cruz taking a
snow
shit.
globe.
In
The snow
Cancun.
globe.
Cruz
buddy.
made out of penne pasta.
1 in a million shot, Doc.
One of those snow
Straight up
globes
his
is
ass.
actually the entire series St. Elsewhere, so like I'm
Mhm.
actually kind of impressed.
Right?
He has the
Look at
Elvis one right over his dick. That's the most important one to him for some
He's
reason.
the king.
The king.
He is the king.
Oh my god. But anyway, that's it. So I thought we'd end on that note.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks.
thanks
That's
for
one.
that.
That's how I'm gonna
Thanks.
go out too.
What a
on that
bummer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, now I'm
What
just
a
talking
respect
about
for
this.
Clint Howard roller coaster we went on.
I was all for Clint, and I
Peaked
felt
at
bad
30s.
for him because everybody made fun of how he looked.
Yeah.
He
And
truly
then
peaked at
I was
30.
like, oh, come on.
We
Clint's
should be
great.
making
And then
fun of
you're
how he
like,
thinks.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like,
Don't ever make me root for Ron Howard. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Bryce Dallas Howard is the best Howard now?
no.
When did this
Wow.
happen?
I'm
Kirkland Brand
sorry.
Jessica Chastain's our hero now?
Is she frozen? Well, she's not on the internet. She's right next to us. No, I think she's frozen.
Are you suggesting Kirkland Brand is not good? Because I
live next to Kirkland.
enjoy
attacked.
you get that shit at Costco up in here. Anyways, I digress. It's
You're
time to
welcome.
move on. Lindsay, that was a great rabbit hole, but we have a lot to talk about with Evilspeak. So here we go. Hey everyone, this is Chris, and just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienightshow. Okay, the 1981 horror movie Evilspeak. AJ, what did you think?
Yeah, Evilspeak was something.
Something.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the ending, I don't know if I really would be like on board for this movie. And you really have to wait a long time until we get to like a payoff with this film, because there's just a lot of like meandering around and Clint Howard getting picked on constantly over and
soccer,
over
AJ.
again. And yeah, but it definitely had a lot of that kind of like fun 80s vibe, you know, with like the computer that takes over and that kind of stuff. So that was also kind of fun from the nostalgia point. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about this movie, to be
You
honest.
can't even act like he's typing like a normal fucking person. Not that hard,
It's
is it?
He really
It's
Doogie
like-
Howser that, didn't he?
Yeah.
He doogied the fuck out of that shit. Not a fan then, huh?
Yeah.
Eh?
Mm.
That's fair. All right. Jason, what'd you think?
It was deeply stupid, and that's
Welcome
fine.
to Bad Movie.
Yeah, really.
I think you need deeply stupid movies sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, every week, it's questionable, but that's what
What
we
was
do
that
here.
Tom Cruise movie where he was in the military school,
Top
Taps
Gun.
or some shit like that?
Yeah. Top
This was like Taps with a more satisfying. It was like Ralph Macchio's Up the Academy with a more satisfying
Mm.
ending. Because it was Carrie at the end, and that
It was
Carrie's
very
cool.
Carrie.
Should have been Toy
Very-
Soldiers.
This is very similar.
Toy
to Top
Soldiers
Gun.
was a good movie though. I'm not going to
Mhm.
bring that movie into this. Toy Soldiers was very good. Sean Astin, check that movie out.
It's
We
very
should have
good.
watched that.
Classic.
Is that the one where he's a Nazi?
No.
No,
am I
it's the
thinking
one where
of?
he's at like the private school. It's like him and Will
Yeah.
Wheaton are
Like it's
friends,
taken
and then
over
this
by like terrorists.
Mhm.
dictator shows up, and
Oh, yeah.
this terrorist shows up. He's like, "I'm going to kidnap all these rich kids whose parents
Mhm.
sent them to this rich
Masterminds.
military academy." And Sean Astin's like a fuck up at the school, and then he like gets the police information and saves people and shit.
It's a great movie.
It's a
It's really
really good
good.
movie.
I'm thinking of Aptitude.
Lou
I
Gossett
think.
Jr.'s in that,
Hell
perhaps.
yeah. He's the head
Oh, Lou
master.
Gossett Jr. is top tier. Okay, so Jason, you liked it. You were a
It
big
was
fan.
yeah, it was like it was a really badly paced Taps until like they had a satisfying payoff. I like a deeply stupid movie.
Okay. John, speaking of deeply stupid movies, I'm just, what did you think?
There's the shot to bring
Sorry,
up.
I know you have a gallbladder issues. I'm sorry I brought that eating scene into this movie.
The sweaty
Sucking the
naked
marrow out
chef.
of bones. Ugh.
Jesus.
He's enjoying fatty foods, and you can't. I know it's touchy.
This film answered the age old question: why wasn't Clint Howard a leading man? Are you fucking kidding me?
That
This is
one?
amazing. This is one of the better movies I've done on here. This is everything I want from these type of films. This is the origin story of Twitter. I loved every moment of it.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
as far as satanic panic movies go,
Yeah.
It was kind of late
Uh,
for that period, though, right? I mean, this is what
It's
80.
A little early, actually.
Oh, is it that early?
I mean, it came in waves. There was some in the 70s, and then
Oh, it was
more
81,
towards the
never
late
mind.
80s.
Yeah.
I was thinking this was late.
it's no
80s.
mazes and monsters.
felt like that sometimes. I loved it. Loved it.
Big fan. Lindsay.
Big fan.
I enjoyed this movie a lot too. I got really sucked into it. It was it reminded me a lot of Carrie, just, dumber. But I felt so bad for Clint Howard's character. Like, it was breaking my heart what they were doing to him. And then the whole puppy thing, it was a lot.
Mhm.
It was a lot. So I was just so happy when all of those people died in horrific ways at the end.
Okay.
I was so happy. I was like, yes,
Yes,
they
deserve to
deserve
die.
it.
And they hope they
Did you
burn in
catch
hell.
it was Bob from that 70s
Yes!
show bullying him?
Yes.
I was like,
And
why does that
he's
guy
like-
kind of look like
He looks like
a
he's 50
schlubby
years
Christian
old.
Bale? Who is
And-
that? He's
And
so
he's
familiar.
like 40 in this movie,
Yeah.
playing a teenager.
Aged well.
Wait, before we go to Aaron, can I just after the rabbit hole? This is now what I know about Clint Howard. This is him telling on himself early that he's an incel. So that rabbit hole puts this fucking movie in a
More
totally
into
different light.
context.
Oh my god, his
Huh.
character in this movie would have endorsed Ted Cruz for sure. Exactly.
Sorry, Aaron.
Oh, you're all
my
good.
God.
He's not much of an actor, I guess.
But
He's him.
the character,
himself.
he did a really good job of portraying a sympathetic character, and I felt just horrible for him because
Yeah.
these guys, his classmates were assholes, his teachers were assholes, the coach was an asshole, everybody else was a fucking asshole, and they got what they deserved.
And really, what did he
Yeah.
do? He's maybe a bit of a putz, but he wasn't like a bad guy. Like, he was just.
Oh no, they're like throwing darts at him in
Yeah, I know.
class.
You're slightly bad at soccer. You
Right?
suck.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The coach. I mean, we'll talk about it later. There's
You have
more,
no parents? Ugh.
I'm 45 fucking years old. God.
Aaron, what'd you think?
Yeah, no, I really like this too. It was a bit slow at times, and I was a little worried that it was building up and then there was going to be no payoff. But that's completely untrue because there's a huge payoff in the last 20 minutes of this film.
What a pay.
I love the old school technology, of course. I love the gore effects. I would love to see the original cut that had the additional gore in it.
Tom Savini,
Oh.
baby.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I don't
Did
know.
you say that during the history hole?
No, I didn't. I didn't know if it was going to be part of the
Oh.
rabbit hole.
Nope.
Oh.
So
I love that if you have a Satan computer, you don't need to plug it into a power source.
That monitor.
power.
That monitor
by
is
the blood of-
something, man.
Look at how easily he picks that shit up too. Look at
It's
this.
like a microwave. Look at that.
No wonder he's bad at soccer. He's too good at his arms.
They had a
Needs
spray
work on
paint
leg day.
the fucking
Should be a
brand name?
wrestler.
The wrestler. So I
So
don't really have
big fan.
anything else to add at this point. I think we're going to talk about this, but I enjoyed it.
Evilspeak, my favorite movie.
I would like to. Well, I'd like to speak a little personally here, if you
Oh.
guys don't mind.
Excuse me.
I connected with this movie because I, as a youth, was bullied.
Were you?
Yeah.
By
At one
Aaron?
point,
By Aaron.
somebody broke my arm.
Oh, fuck you.
And it
This went
was
too far.
I also
No, it was-
protected you from bullies.
and
Really?
yeah, but you let them beat me up a little bit too long before you.
Because they were too afraid of you
Why
because
why
you
didn't you
broke
learn
your
to fight
brother's
back
arm.
a little bit?
learned to fight back. I was like 8 and they were like 16. There was no fighting back.
That was the thesis of this movie.
He
Was
was
he
in your
got around
grade,
to
dude.
scratch and
He
claw
was
to
not in my
survive.
grade.
Yeah.
He was like 2 grades ahead of me.
No, he was in your grade.
No, he wasn't. You talking about Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 2 grades ahead of me. How dare you? Anyways, he didn't break my arm. You did. But
Sounds like I broke your heart too. Jesus, man, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying it affected me deeply.
You're lucky he
for
didn't have
all these
a
years.
satanic 1980s.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right?
Jesus.
Crying like Ted Cruz and
If I had that,
As soon as
I
I
had
get the
that-
ghost of the Lord of the Undead in my Apple IIe, it's all over for you bitches.
if I had the computer, you don't even know. This would be me in my room. Fuck you, Aaron. Aaron's
Furiously.
dick. Aaron, you fucking did this to me. You pay.
You broke my goddamn arm. All right.
Yeah, no, I thought this was fun. I mean, the first hour is like
Yeah.
a lot of
Excruciating.
bullying, and it's like, all right, get this shit going, and then it gets fucking going, and it's cool because of the gore effects, and that's it. It's shot the production values are fine. You got like weird things. Why is there a bikini contest at a military school?
Yes.
Why are there only three
Because
women?
1981.
Miss
You
Heavy
go there?
Artillery.
She's
What-
packing.
Why do they have pigs
Yeah, who
on
produced
campus?
this movie? C. Everett Koop? Jesus.
Why do
farm
they
on
have
campus?
pigs? Yeah, there's a
Why
lot of
is
questions.
why is she in all the photos in IMDb? All the IMDb photos are for that lady with the glasses.
Look at this.
I don't remember
Oh,
who she
I
is.
can answer this. She's attractive.
She's good looking. You might not have noticed this, but
She
What, I
takes
was
her
like,
clothes off in front of the
in the
fireplace.
shower.
They showed her
True.
boobs.
Wait, is she the shower girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she takes her
All
top
right.
off in front of the fireplace, but
She
leaves
takes-
her bottom on.
She takes everything off in front of the fireplace.
No, I saw she was still.
I
wearing
saw
something.
everything.
I saw the jiggle when she walked up the stairs. She really jiggled. Like I
Yeah,
saw
she
that.
did. She had,
I
like, a
looked at
walk.
it with my eyes. I saw that part, but I think she was still wearing something.
So
We should-
okay,
you should roll
I
that
can
footage,
actually
Chris.
confirm this. I can confirm this. So I watched the behind the scenes of Evilspeak today.
The behind.
fucking some reason, and she went in. She only took the role because she convinced them that she wanted to leave her bottoms on because she bought a see-through red jeweled bikini bottom because that
Told
was the
you,
line
Lindsay.
she did not want to show anything.
You think I
She
wouldn't
showed her whole
know?
butt, though. I mean, it's not
You
she's
saw-
completely covered on the
You
bottom.
didn't see everything.
It was 1981. What are you going to see besides like a giant bush?
I wanted straight up.
you could see a
butthole
lot
is
back
what
then.
I wanted. I wanted internal. No,
Yeah.
I wanted.
Part of the
Yeah.
bushes, and you can see all sorts of things.
You can see my breast, but you can't see my gigantic pubic bush.
No.
Yep. Pretty much.
I'm a lady.
I wasn't.
I'm a lady.
With a lady's voice.
I'm a lady.
I have a
Invest in
clip here.
Theranos.
It did-
Yes,
Do you wanna see
real
my
quick, while we're
bush?
still on her, what do
Yeah.
you think her favorite scene was to shoot?
Getting
The
eaten by
shower scene.
pigs.
Yes, being eaten by the puppets. Like the puppets, like
Dude,
yeah.
those pigs were pretty good.
Yeah.
Where I have this scene. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Those are quality oinkers.
So she has. We can all agree. She has a nice rack, and I'm talking about her
Jesus.
3 towel racks. She has 3
Yes,
towel
that's-
racks.
that's
in
Three
this
towel
bathroom.
racks.
On a school employee's salary, she's got to be skimming. She's
Right.
stealing
That kind of
books.
rack
She's
money.
not answering the phone
They didn't
she's
hire
clearly
her for
embezzling.
her- Yeah. Or
Why
she's
did she want that
getting a
thing
little
so
extra.
bad?
because the book called out to her. It tempted
Oh.
her.
She wanted the thing so she could wear it or something like that.
Yeah,
so
she'd make
she
a
could
necklace
put it
out
on
of it.
on a new G-string kind of thing.
I just don't understand if she's one person by herself. Is it really necessary to have that many towels? And
Well,
look
you
at
have
where
they
they
wanna
face
get.
towels,
You don't know what
you
her
have
life is
body
like.
towels.
I don't know what her life is like. I
Floor
don't want to
towels.
judge.
She was
Maybe
expecting.
she doesn't want to do laundry very often.
Maybe she uses a towel for other activities.
Maybe it's a guest towel, and if like the pigs use the
Yeah.
guest towel, she yells at
We-
them.
That's a
Could
good
be.
question. When you go to somebody's house and there's like a bathtub or a shower and they have like
Yeah.
a towel hanging up, but that's it, and you wash your hands, do you use that towel even though they
No, I
probably
just use it to
dry
wipe my
themselves?
ass like a normal person.
What do you mean? Like they don't have like a hand towel?
special-
They don't have a
towel?
hand towel. It's just a
that's
towel.
weird.
Like
Look
like
at Chris
near the
bougie as
shower.
fuck, not living in.
Who doesn't have a hand
2022.
towel?
Hand towel.
I'm just saying. I've been in that scenario,
weird.
and I'm like, this was probably they used this to clean everything on them.
I mean,
And now
used
I
a
have to
towel
use
since
it.
1981.
But
What do
I
you
mean,
Or do you
John?
just do the fling thing and just let it go everywhere?
I love how this
I
is
don't
what we
wash my
got caught
hands.
up on.
Well,
Welcome to Bad
I
Movie
mean, you're
towels.
touching their toilet, so
I
like,
That's
what's
what
the
we do.
difference,
That's
right?
kind of what we do around here. I don't know.
Yada yada, 1981, 900 grand. Let's talk towel racks. How
Well,
many's too many for Pig Lady?
We asked the hard hitting questions on this show.
it stuck out to me. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we talked about the shower kill. which is
They
Well,
generally
they-
do stick out from the wall, Chris. Yeah.
So Clint Howard is like this charity case at this military academy.
Yeah, let's talk
And
about what the movie's about.
Nobody likes him. Nobody. He's got his one
know.
friend, and
Oh,
that's
it's so
it.
good.
That's such a
Yeah.
cool effect.
That was
Well,
great.
that's Tom Savini right there.
Because
For
that's
sure,
an
right?
actual pig.
That's
isn't it?
classic
right there?
Savini.
That's
I
not a
actually think
puppet.
that was a pig. I don't
Yeah,
think it was Tom
That was a
Savini.
real pig.
No, the body.
The
on
guts.
Oh, I hear what you're
The guts,
saying.
man.
I know.
Oh Jesus, Chris! Come on.
It was a joke.
He's
No,
still
uh,
alive, Chris. He could theoretically see this podcast.
Oh yeah, Tom Savini.
Is that what you
big-
want?
big
Sex
fan.
machine showing up at your house, pissed off?
Right?
No way,
He's
dude.
cock
Holy
rocket.
He's actually he's in Pittsburgh, so
Oh shit!
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
theoretically possible. Yeah. Lindsay, you were talking about the movie, which we
Yeah.
haven't done yet. So why don't you...
Well, Clint Howard. Well, it opens like on this. It's like in the 1500s. This Spanish guy is getting banished.
Richard
Is that Bull?
Yep.
It is Bull.
It's Bull from Night Court. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's getting banished from ever coming back to Spain because he's a Satan worshiper essentially.
Oh,
And
I would want to be banished. They do cool shit. He draws a pentagram in the sand. Like, he's doing cool shit.
Right?
Decapitates a topless lady.
mm-hmm.
It happens occasionally. You never know when that's going to happen. I don't
Kirkland
understand
Brand
why
Highlander
he
right
did
here.
that.
Mm-hmm.
What? Was
There
it the
can
only
be
one?
only
Why did
one.
he? Oh,
Ah,
oh,
believe.
it
transition.
wasn't because it was a doll person. Look, that's not a real person.
I like the
That's
fake
not a real
eyes.
person?
The eyes
Aw.
came open. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But somehow he ends up in California, the Spanish, whatever, the guy that got thrown out of Spain, and
As you
they
do.
they build this military school over his satanic church.
Are you familiar with the idea of Pangea?
Yes, that was a long time
Yeah,
ago,
we're-
though.
You know how 1500s Spain was actually modern day Baja California.
Right?
I'm just saying, it's theoretically possible if you think about it.
Oh,
Yeah, and it all really no story beyond Clint Howard being bullied, finding
Yeah.
the evil book,
God. And he's
finding a jar
He's
baby
always
thing.
in trouble for stuff that's never should get him in trouble.
that baby comes out and then disappears from the movie.
Yeah, I don't.
Someone
understand
finds
what
it
that
later,
shit is.
but it doesn't move for that person that finds it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no fault.
As the resident Russian, Lindsay's really upset anytime someone violates the Chekhov's gun principle.
It's true.
If you
Although
show
I
me a
thought-
fetus, that better get aborted in the third act.
Right? Or do
Was
something
that-
with it.
Was that a pig
Oh man.
or was it a person?
It was a person.
It's really hard to tell, John, and that's why the religious right is wrong.
Is that the game? Is it a pig or is it a person?
No, you wait for the game.
All right.
But he just gets shit on all the time, Clint Howard's character, and he has
Literally.
no friends, he has no recourse, and so he turns to Satan to help
Wait.
him against
He's
the
got one
bullies.
friend.
As one does.
Yeah, as one.
Not
does.
drugs or alcohol
He
or
has one friend
violence.
Mhm.
He's got
who
one friend.
serves no purpose.
Good thing
in the
there's that
movie.
hidden temple in the basement.
You know what he doesn't
Right.
do? He doesn't bring a gun to school.
He doesn't.
He had access to him at a military academy. You've all
Yeah,
seen
shit.
Chucky
Turn to
5 or
Satan.
whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
He doesn't. He solves his problems with words.
He
The
solves his
words
problems
to
with
summon Satan.
And consecrated blood.
I mean, he does
Oh,
end up murdering
consecrated, not
everyone
concentrated. My bad.
by the end. But he does it. What I like about this movie is the mixture of the computer technology
Yes.
and the old supernatural Satan
Mhm.
stuff in a way where, if you think about it, makes absolutely no sense.
It doesn't.
That's what I enjoyed about this movie.
That's what made it feel
Or-
80s, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it
He
was like
plugged-
satanic panic plus people like, oh, the kids and their computers.
Right.
Kids and their computers can bring about the devil.
But
I
there
don't
was
understand.
no like. We've seen other films where it's like they use the computers to gain power to fight evil, right? They get the power glove. They
Yeah.
got all this bullshit going
Mm-hmm.
on. Not this film though. It's the complete opposite. It's truly used to bring about evil to the world. I like that. I like that
It's
aspect.
like a communication vessel.
Right.
Mhm.
It's basically
For the-
social media.
It's Twitter.
Just
This is
bringing
if-
me
yeah.
just evil to the world.
This is if your kids have too much screen time. You show them this. Movie.
Right.
Like,
Yep.
Mhm.
1 second you're building an antique trebuchet for your military studies class, and the next second you're summoning the power of Satan to eviscerate your headmaster.
It happened. That's why you got to keep an eye on these kids. At one point, the computer makes a Doom map. Did anyone else make Doom maps back in the day? 'Cause that's what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty badass. I mean, this computer stuff is cool.
It was
It's
it was
really
rad how it
yeah.
turned into a pentagram. I'm not even gonna lie about
It's
that.
pretty
Yeah.
impressive,
Pretty-
honestly,
pretty
for a
awesome.
B
All that
movie.
stuff was cool.
You know?
and how it would like flutter. And it would get like pissed. It would like as the tension would build, they'd keep cutting back to it and it'd
Well,
do more shit.
It also was representational of like the people it was killing, like the dog, God.
I know, it's so
sad.
fucked up.
Because like when Sarge, the drunken R.G. Armstrong, because
Cocksucker.
we didn't say that he's in this movie. He's pretty awesome, R.G. Armstrong. But when it's killing him, it's like the red tower on the screen goes up and separates and twists
Mhm.
as his
Mhm.
head is turning around. They
And
don't
gave him the
explain
fattest ass on the
why.
dummy.
They put a fake. They just put his clothes on
Fake
backwards, and then
ass.
his
They
hands
did.
were
Biggest
regular.
ass.
Looks
Amazing.
legit.
He didn't just twist his head around. He twisted his whole body in his pants.
Right? See that?
I
I
Yeah.
don't think
So
it's
cool.
weird that
I like his ass though. How it's in the front.
Good
now.
old front
I
butt.
want the ass. Yeah.
why did they
Rough.
force him to live in the basement?
I think he liked it down there. He had his whiskey and
He
he
liked
had
living
his
in the
hustler.
basement.
You're
In
literally in the
wet,
fucking
cold
basement. What the fuck are you talking about?
How many
Yeah,
other
but don't
movies
sleep
aped
and
off
eat
this
down
movie?
here.
Like seriously, like the certain behavior with the guy that has to stay in the basement. You have Carrie, obviously. There was another one that I was just like, oh god, this is like everything that.
Like Omen.
Yeah, maybe a little
Little
Omen in
bit, yeah.
there.
Mhm.
This influence.
Only he
Yeah,
worked for his Omen powers. It wasn't a movie about nepism. It was a movie about hard work and using computers to
Oh,
to
there
get
you
ahead.
Mulholland Drive. Look, he did the David Lynch thing.
It was cool though.
It's
It was
so-
actually pretty well done.
I wanted
there.
to see more Richard Mole. I wanted him to come back. That's the only thing that's kind of disappointing.
He was done with this shit. He's like,
And
Yeah.
not just the other students are awful in this movie, but the grown-ups are. The coach tells the other player, like, well, if he had an accident, he wouldn't be able to
Right.
play.
We
Hint,
could
hint.
just
Oh,
cut
it's so
somebody
fucked
from the
up.
soccer team. That would
They
be
need-
cool. Break his legs.
Yeah. I'm just like,
That's what they did in the '80s, Lindsay.
Karate. Sweep the leg. You
Sweep
got a
the
problem with
leg.
that? No, coach.
except the swimming with the fishes guy from fucking Godfather, right? Or it was a Goodfellas or Godfather. But he was like the ruthless killer in that movie, and then he was the one giving the dog a bone and giving the dog to Clint Howard in this one.
the sweaty
Giving a
chef.
bone to
the
Clint
sweaty
Howard.
Buddy
naked
chef.
chef.
Boning
I
him.
mean, but this is a high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this high school, there's 3 women that go to this school, and they're like, let's do a bikini contest of these 3 women in high
would you
school.
have
They don't go to the school.
number
though.
one.
It was unclear where those women came from.
It was
not
very
students.
unclear.
What do you
No,
mean they're not
'cause
students?
They're not students.
Then what the fuck are they doing there?
We
Military
had to
stuff.
get TNA into the movie
Training.
somehow.
Okay. Apparently.
Because the pig porn wasn't enough.
It's like in Meatballs where the
I didn't
girls'
even-
camp came over or whatever.
Hmm.
Frankly, I didn't even see the women. I was so in love with the flag behind there. I just saluted them.
Just throwing the
I was
patriotism, right?
America.
Chris, were you at half mast or full mast?
Full-
I got excited. I thought we were going to see a Ted Nugent concert.
They're not young enough for him.
I mean, there are pigs. He hunts pigs, I hear. Isn't that what he does nowadays?
Hmm.
He
He's
is
on
one.
that.
if they're 13-year-old women, yeah.
Yeah.
Female rights. Yeah.
But let's look at some of these kills. 'cause
Oh,
this
This,
is
man.
this was
nice.
amazing. I
Amazing.
love
That was
this
pretty
part.
great. I like they just
Oh.
flew
He's like,
around
oh
the
shit,
building.
that looked really good.
It's
Mhm.
cool.
One of the guys during the
That was my
secret-
favorite.
He was just like, it was hotter than shit in there. We got burned. He's like, there is no faking
Fire
any-
Oh, they burned
Oh,
that.
really?
They burned that church down.
Yeah.
Because it was like this dilapidated church in like South Los Angeles or some shit. And one of the priests was like, thank God you came and you fixed up the church. And they're like, yeah, we're just going to burn it down though. So stay back.
Look,
the flames
see,
are
that's how
extremely
you remove a
hot.
gallbladder. Right
I
there.
wish Clint Howard would have ripped
There we
that
go.
guy's heart out, though.
Mhm.
Clint
Okay.
deserved to kill that guy,
What
Yeah.
not Sarge.
frick happened to Clint Howard? He's
He got
floating in the air
possessed.
1 second before that, and then he's not in the movie anymore.
Well,
That's
he went
where
to
the smoke
Arkham.
is up there.
You saw the after credit scene. He's in
Yeah,
like
they
I
ran
saw
out
the
of
after credit
stock
scene,
footage and-
but he doesn't finish the movie. That random dude shows up, rips the guy's
Mhm.
heart out, and
The
then it
zombie.
comes to
No,
credits.
it should have been Clint Howard ripping his
Should have
heart
been
out.
Clint Howard.
Should have
That's
been
what I
Clint.
always say.
Because that was
Always.
the main asshole. He's the one that killed the puppy. He should have
Yep.
had the worst death inflicted
Who kills
by.
Oh, that's so
Puppy.
good.
That was cool.
That was amazing.
That was cool.
Like, what kind of person kills a puppy? And they're all cheering.
Serial killers.
Yeah.
They're all
And
serial
it's
killers.
the
Military
cutest
types.
little puppy, too. It's so cute.
Mike Huckabee's kid.
Oh,
Oh god.
This is Ted Cruz.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
pretty dark for this
it was
movie.
so dark. And they're all chanting, kill, kill, kill.
Yeah.
It's
This
fucking
walked so Carrie could run
crazy.
for sure.
They definitely opened this for a sequel, though.
Oh, man.
He's at the insane asylum now.
Mhm.
Still has his powers, probably.
That's like Exorcist 3.
You don't just lose Satan power. Well, something happened to
Yeah.
that computer. I guess he'd be boned, right?
Mhm.
Oh, that thing was moving again.
Well, okay. So, am I to understand right that he completely is possessed by Bull at this point?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
It's like
So-
Ghostbusters 2 logic.
Okay, that makes sense. Who's
He
lighting
is
all these
Vigo.
candles in this fucking mausoleum all the time?
Yeah,
Didn't
that
he? Because
part's a little
don't you see him light
Yeah.
the black candle
He
when he
was lighting
summoned
them.
Satan the
Mhm.
first time? So
Have
maybe
you
he
ever
lit all
u-
those candles.
Have you ever used candles? Because that shit don't last forever. That's like a part-time
It's a
job
fire
going in
hazard.
there.
You
There
gotta be
was
careful.
a
Yeah.
million freaking
I mean,
candles.
shit,
Look
you
at
might
that.
catch your
What if
cat on
they
fire.
gatekeep?
That's a ton.
Bro,
of
you
that
even
would
use
take,
candles.
That
problem
would
with
take like an
candles
hour
is-
and a half. I'm
That
just
would
saying
take
to
a
light all
long
this.
time.
That would take a long.
And
long
every
Always have
night
to
he
blow the
goes down in
candle out.
there and he's lighting the candles.
He's like,
You gotta
oh,
set the mood.
I was interrupted. I only got halfway through the ceremony. It's
Yep.
like, light fewer candles?
If he falls asleep, that whole place is burning down.
The whole place is
Mhm.
burning down. It is what it is, I guess. Roll the dice.
That is what
I do
happened.
like
That
candles.
church definitely burned down, though.
So besides the rabbit hole and me not liking the movie as much because of the rabbit hole, but also hearing stories of like what went on during this, they actually treated his friend actor Haywood Nelson
Mm-hmm.
like utter shit because he
Really?
he just came off of starring in some popular 80s.
What's happening?
Yeah, what's happening? Thank you.
Oh, okay.
And so he
Oh.
showed up, like kind of swinging his dick, and everyone's like, "This guy ain't shit." So they kept he would show up to shoot every day in his Porsche, and every day they popped the back tires. So he would have to. He's like $500
Wow.
every fucking day.
Oh my god.
He's like, this was. He's like, I was 17 years old, so I didn't get any money from what's happening. So I took this piece of shit movie role to kind of subsidize, to being able to get some money, and they fucked with him so hard that he actually lost money being in this movie.
That's fucking
That sucks.
awful.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
I'm sure it's because he was on What's Happening. I can't think of any other reason
That's a good enough
my
reason.
God.
why that cast would have picked on him
No other
specifically. It's got to
reason.
be that.
Oh, I forgot.
Ah!
That says audio.
Oh, what was
Hold
that?
on. I'll play a clip of the end.
Sick.
That was like a Rush
Super
music video
badass.
from the 80s. That was tight.
That's how you end a fucking movie, though.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is, like,
paragraph.
It wasn't
That
the
is
abrupt.
the worst font possible.
Abrupt. It's like
It was a
Comic
little abrupt.
Sans.
I was
like
kind of
it's just
surprised. that
Computer
wrap-up.
Sans.
Computer
Wait.
Sans.
This movie really hooked
Satan
me
Sans.
when the scene where he gives him the puppy and Clint Howard's talking about his own life story, and we as the audience are like, oh, he's just like that little puppy that's not being taken care of. It's brilliant.
It's good
He's like, oh,
filmmaking,
you do
this.
have to scratch and claw to survive.
Right?
Oh,
What if
that
the
little
puppy
puppy not
came
getting
out-
enough milk
Yeah.
just had taught me that I need to kill all my classmates. And the
Right?
the cookie's like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever, just take it.
The puppy should have came, like, the puppy's corpse should have came from, like, the darkness and, like, scratched one of their faces off.
That would have been awesome.
Bit their
Should've
dick
had-
off.
You could have got an
Clint
MTV
Howard-
Music Award for best use of a dead puppy.
Oh.
Actually,
On
if
that
it was
note-
98, Stephen Lynch would have won that year. Never mind.
That's
They
us.
should have had Clint Howard get killed, and then he is now in the computer as his computer version haunting
Lawnmower
people.
Man.
Lawnmower Man style. That would have been cool. All right. Anything else with the Evilspeak?
Banned in the UK
Banned in the UK.
Banned in the UK?
Why?
because they banned a lot of horror.
Satanic?
Because it's Satanism.
Yeah.
Satanism.
I don't like that.
not the
They banned
pigs.
it for Clint Howard.
The Rollerama scene was fun, but it was just
Yeah.
exists for them to bully him more.
They made him wear the wig. He didn't want to. The director made him.
That was a wig?
Yeah, it's toupee. He wore through the whole movie.
Look legit. Look legit.
Was he already balding at that point?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
R.G. Armstrong say he was going to show a little boy how he treats little girls or something like
Yes.
that? It's like,
What
that's why he
was
lives in the basement.
that?
I almost forgot about that.
Let's keep
Not
this
prison,
dangerous,
but-
drunken military alcoholic around, in the basement.
Oh my
Good
god.
idea.
Look,
Gotta
man, you
keep
could
him
be at the
somewhere.
kid's school. We can't fire you. This is the 80s, but
Can't fire you.
You
You're
can't
not
stay
getting
in the
promoted
basement and
at any
stay drunk.
time.
Lauren Lester, who was one of the bullies, Charlie Boy, actually went up to, because it was, like you said, it was filmed like on a mission, like a decommissioned mission. That's harder to say with a lot of whiskey. He went up to one of the priests that were on site, and he said, "Is this bothering you at all? Like, this is kind of weird. You were setting crosses on fire." And he's just like, "No, we believe in this shit." you guys are doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, they believe
Nice.
in this satanic
We
stuff.
need to show the world how dangerous Satan is.
Yes.
And then he pulled his face off, and there was a pig. No,
Oh man.
Right. Anything else? No? We good?
stop
we covered
asking. I could go all night. Yeah,
Any alternate titles?
Got a handful of them.
a ham full of them.
A handful. Damn.
I thought I wrote some down, but I don't think I have any notes.
You didn't
for
do
this
any?
movie, so I don't know what I did.
Never mind.
I will say this: I was watching this movie earlier in the car while my kid was at piano lessons, and I fell asleep in the car. And I like looked over.
Fell asleep in the
I had to come back and watch the end again.
Wow.
Yeah. How I must have looked like I was dead or something. People
Probably
walking
looked like
by
you
and
were
shit.
nodding off.
It was hot though, and I had the windows open. And I was like,
Mm.
anyways, Aaron, let's hear
I'm
him.
not gonna do them by myself. Fuck that.
Clint's.
I got one.
Oh, all right, let's
Go
hear
for
it.
That time a guy died in a church because it didn't occur to him to climb over a pew. There was a pig at one end of the pews and another pig, and he was like, "Well, I guess this is where I
guess I'm
die
fucked."
between these two pews. It's waist high. I'm on the soccer team. I can't use my hands."
Just give it up.
What's with the pigs? Is pig somehow related to
I don't
Satanism or some shit?
understand.
I don't
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah.
Matthew 4:14 or something. I only know that because it's on a magic card. Something about
Is that okay?
somebody taking
That's fair.
Satan out of a little girl and putting it into the pigs, and then the pigs all killed themselves.
Pigs
Yeah,
was
that's
a
why there's all the
strange choice.
imagery of like pig men.
Jason
That
Jason
and
Jason
pigs
Jason.
eat people.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
For Bricktop from
That's a
Snatch.
good alternate title too. Pigs eat people.
Get a pig farm.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like pigs. Just
They're
throwing it
cool.
out
Just
there.
don't get
I
in
would
their
love to have a
pen.
pig.
You
I
gotta
love that.
shave their hair and pull their teeth out. I know that from Bricktop too.
Mm-hmm.
So Clint Howard really
Sounds-
phoned this pig murder in.
Right.
Sounds like a good old fashioned Saturday night around here. Aaron, you're not going to give us any? Clint Howard.
Wasn't there a TV show called
testicles.
The Pigsburg
Okay,
Pigs?
they're terrible. God, I just did them a little bit ago. From Beyond, Zork Edition, because of all the computer typing. The
I never
Haunting
played
of
Zork.
Poopersmith.
Mm.
Satan.exe. CompuKiller. Bacon and Babes. Floppy disks versus floppy dicks.
Versus
Pig
Cooper
Molly
Dick.
them. Pig Molly.
Whoa.
The Power of Unix Compels You. And MS Dorks 6.66.
Oh my God, there's a Unix pun in there somewhere.
There is. There is somewhere in there, yeah.
Incel, your pig.
I was too drunk to come up with it. So,
From Incel
Go.
to Excel.
There we go.
nice.
All right. AJ, would you recommend the Evilspeak?
Yeah, I guess. I wanted there to be more gore, and I just you had to wait so long until we get
More
to the
gore?
payoff. Yeah, at the end, and we're meeting, we spent so much time just
It is
watching
about
him get
50
picked
minutes
on
until
the whole
some
time. I'm just
bloody
come on, man,
happens.
let's get some something happening here, But it was fun. It was fun. I do like seeing Clint Howard on screen. He's been in so many classic B movies. And it did have that really great nostalgia happening with the computer that I
Being
enjoyed.
bullied in school? Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right. Jason.
This movie was good enough for Anton LaVey, the founder of the Church of Satan. So it's good enough for
It's
him.
good enough for you.
It's good enough for me. It's a 90-minute time commitment. If you like Omen and, movies that
Carrie,
took place at
yeah.
military academies, Carrie, that kind of thing, it's 90 minutes. Give it a shot. It's the gore at the end. It's a phenomenal payoff.
Mhm.
John.
Excellent. It's nothing but aces. I like it a little less now because Clint Howard sucks. But that being
Fair.
said,
Because of his
Yeah.
politics or his self
Because of the snow globes.
Snow globes.
It's
Okay.
a snow.
oh, I was gonna say because his face. No,
What do you think
No.
he uses for snow?
I don't want to know.
It's like dandruff.
Standard.
That's why he grows the
He
hair out
has
of the side of his head so long.
psoriasis.
no, it's great. I think this is one of the probably in my personal top 3 movies that I've talked about on this show, and I've been on
Oh,
this
wow.
thing a lot.
What's your top one? It better be what I'm thinking.
Gwendolyn.
Mortal Challenge was good.
Mortal
Mortal Challenge was the shit.
Did it?
That's a badass movie.
Badass. Oh,
Yeah, the movie's
sick ass
badass.
fucking theme song. Yeah, I mean this or that maybe like Body Parts with Jeff.
Oh,
Body
yeah.
Parts
What about
was-
Gwendolyn?
Have
Body
you
Parts
guys
was
done
one.
Jim
Oh,
Cotta yet?
Fucking Gwendolyn.
No.
No, we haven't done Jim Cotta.
Is
Yeah.
Jim Cotta not bad enough?
No,
I think it'd fit right
it's
in.
probably we don't, because we're not smart. We don't do things that people would know most of the time and like attract actual viewers. We think about that occasionally, but
We do.
Instead,
do this
we
for
watch
ourselves.
all 16 witchcraft movies.
Not yet.
Just for you.
Almost.
Just for you.
Halfway there.
Down there.
Yeah. No, this is fucking great. I mean, is it worth looking up on YouTube in its entirety? Fuck yeah.
For
it is.
$0, yeah, for sure.
$0, baby. This is the shit.
You're just gonna be on. You're a millennial. You're
Shudder.
just gonna be on your phone the whole time anyway.
True.
Like, if someone gets killed, you'll look up from your phone. What are you
Watch
doing
Pig
for 90
Murder.
minutes?
Pig
You curing
murder.
cancer? Watch this movie.
there you go. Lindsay.
Yes, I would definitely recommend it. I love the story and the gore, and Clint Howard's great in it. You just feel so damn sorry for him. It's very enjoyable, and there's just a lot of stupid shit, stupid 80s stuff with computers and fashion, and it's great.
Aaron.
Yeah, I recommend it too. It was a lot of fun. It is slow at points, but otherwise, I think the payoff's worth it.
Yep. It's a good one. It was fun. It was. I got a good nap in watching it. Never felt so rested in my life, and it was a fun time.
Would you not
It's on
put this
YouTube
in
for free.
contender, Chris, for the year?
No.
Oh, come on.
What is
For
in
movie
what's
of
in
the
contention
year?
for this
Which
year?
Name 5 better than
Motherfucking
this.
9 and 7. All the witchcrafts.
We haven't even watched 9 yet. We've done 8.
Whatever.
It's
They're
been
all
a
the same
while
anyways.
since we watched the Witchcraft.
Man.
Except for
I
that
cannot
one
wait
that's
long.
until the
Was-
BMNEs this year.
Was
Where we
number
argue-
6 the one of that had the long shot of the girl's butt while she's running? Was that 6 or was that 7?
That
Which
was
is the one
7. 7 is
Seven.
top
They-
tier.
Mhm.
They fuck in
guess
front of the
that was good.
refrigerator.
They all blend
That's
together.
like 4 or 5.
Is
That's
that
all,
Julie
man.
Strain? Julie
No,
Strain's
that's like
butthole.
3.
That was
Julie
last
Strain.
year.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
that
what are
was
those
something.
witchcraft movies where they show a girl's butt? Oh, that's terrible. Which one?
I
though?
know.
There's so many.
There's like
I
40
think
of them.
most of them going forward will be that
Oh,
way.
there'll
I
be
think
a
they're
lot more
making
of
one
that.
right now in the other room. Man.
Dark Lurking.
No.
No, come on. This was way better than Dark Lurking.
Exactly.
Get your ass.
Dark
This wasn't even the
Lurking.
best one this month. Or come on. Dark
Despiser.
Lurking.
That was better.
Fuck yeah.
Despiser was pretty sweet.
It is interesting.
Which one was that one?
That's this
That
all
was the
CGI
CGI
one.
fest.
That's the religious bad
Oh
CGI
yeah, no,
episode.
I
that
heard
one
that
was a
one.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
That one was a
That
lot of
was good.
fun.
That was good.
All right.
Grandma's
okay.
house for the third time.
Time.
Jesus.
I'm just
fuck.
gonna delete that episode and then we'll have to redo it again. All right, let's move on. Time to play a game. Here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of uptright. Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are highly implicit. Shall we play?
Did anyone make a game?
You better
What?
game, motherfucker.
Damn it.
All right, fine. It's time to play Car or Fall.
I'm so happy.
It's back! It's back, everybody!
I'm so happy right now.
Completely unrelated to the movie.
Jason, I got to be on the first time we did this. This is a great time.
It's amazing.
It's probably all the same ones. There's also many cars and parts on the internet. All right.
Yes,
So
there
here's
we
the
go.
rules, guys. I will play a very short clip. Hopefully it works out. You have to tell me if it's a car or a fart. That's the
Did you
rules.
say shark clip?
A very short clip. Here
Jason's
we go.
the only
Here's-
one that could answer.
Here's number 1.
That's a
Car.
car.
That's a
That's a
car.
car.
That's definitely a
Or
car.
it's
Play it again,
someone-
play it again.
Car.
That's a
Yeah.
car.
That's, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's a
Or
car.
someone farted
car
in
with
a
a bad
popcorn
cat
machine.
It's a car from
converter.
Christine.
I will say,
Yeah.
weird.
it starts out what I thought was easy and gets progressively harder.
That's just like
Much
a
like
Oh,
an
wow.
evening with Spiv. But
straight pipe
anyways.
piece of shit. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going what car?
Car.
Car.
All right, here's the answer. It is a car.
What's going on
It
with
is
the
a car.
car?
It is
In need
a,
of
it's
some
just,
service.
It's just a car for you. All right,
It's-
number 2. Okay,
Oh,
whatever.
God.
Fuck you guys.
Ah.
Here we go.
That's
That's
also
a
a car.
car.
That sounds like a lawnmower. I'm going to say car.
Wait,
Jason's not convinced.
Are
I,
you-
I heard a metallic sound.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Wanna hear it
editing?
again?
Not a fart.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it again. Can
Yeah.
you use that in a sentence?
That sounds like a four-wheeler or something.
Or someone's beat up pickup truck. You know,
It's a car.
Okay. So we're going car.
car.
What is
Nice.
wrong with
Car.
these
It is a
vehicles?
They're all like European.
They all have
cars.
European license plates. It's like,
I
Where's
have a
the
European
petrol
car. It does
going?
not sound like that. All right. Number 3.
That's me in the shower. Oh my god! How did you
that sounds
get
like
that?
my 1998 Honda Civic.
That's a far. I mean, that's beyond
That's
fart.
me
That's
in the
something
That is
shower.
a wet car. If that is a sleeping car.
Shark losing my
That car should
intentions.
check its pants.
So what are we thinking? Car.
That's a fart.
Yeah, it's
That
a,
is
it's,
a-
it's, no, it's a fart.
Full
I'm
ass
gonna go
fart.
I'm gonna go shark.
Full
It's
ass
beyond
fart.
fart. Yeah.
Not a
That's-
half-ass fart.
Here we go.
Oh, that image.
That is
Pick
a
unrelated.
full-on
That's
Is that
Is that
full
Rucker
on
Howard?
has to be fart.
Good hour.
Oh my gosh.
Poor Rucker Hauer.
All right. Next one.
Sounds like a turkey
That was
call.
a goose. I think.
That's a cry for help.
horn. It's like a horn, right?
Do that again.
All right. Here's it again.
That's a fart.
That's a fart.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm gonna say car.
That's a
No,
fart.
it's a
in
car. It's a car.
That's a
I'm gonna
fart.
say
It's
car.
a
It's
fart.
fart.
AJ
in a
feels
car.
it.
Car.
Yeah,
Is someone
AJ.
like speeding up really quick?
It's a fart.
Do it.
You want to hear? Do you guys want to hear it one more time?
One more
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
fart.
Ooh.
That's a
I'm gonna say
whoopee cushion.
car. I'm gonna say car.
All right. Here it is.
Yeah, AJ.
Wow.
That's a
Give me,
fart.
baby.
There's no way. They're farting in a car.
What is that? It's a fart in a car.
Oh,
I called it from the
okay.
beginning.
Trick.
I knew it.
Trick question.
So no
You
one's
could hear
wrong.
all the bassy rumble of the car, all,
We're
you know,
all
road
losers,
noise,
but no one's
Aaron
wrong.
is a
combined with
fartologist
the
up in
fart.
here.
I know a lot about farts in cars. Fartologist.
You're a
You
fartologist.
diagnosed
You've
that.
never heard a fart with bassy rumble? Interesting.
Well, it's a different
All
kind
right.
of bassy rumble. See, I could get into technical details, but now's not the appropriate time.
This guy's like Axl
right.
Rose. He can fart in 8 octaves.
Where's it?
In a car.
Wow, sweet fart of mine. All right,
All right. Number 5.
let's do it. That's a car.
That's a
That's car.
car.
that
That's,
sounds like a shitty Civic.
yeah.
I
Wait,
wish
I think
it
it's
was
a
a
trick.
fart, but it
I think
is
a
a
trick.
car.
I'm gonna say it's a fart.
AJ.
It's somebody
You wanna hear
farting
it
through a
again?
muffler.
I'm
Wanna
going
hear
with
it
AJ.
again? Yeah,
It's
wait,
a
play
fart.
again.
Fuck it.
That's
That's a fart.
That's a car.
Let's
It's
do it,
too
AJ.
high-pitched.
That's, like that's probably like a moped. That doesn't even sound like a car.
Nah, That's like a
That's how they
Civic.
get you.
Yep, Civic.
It's a car
Never
that runs on
again.
batteries. Got it.
You're dead to me.
Yep.
It's
All
a
right. Number
Honda.
6. It's always a Honda. Here we go.
Oh, that's a car.
That had some cheek flap on that one.
Your mechanic just called a proctologist if you bring your car in like that.
I think that's a car.
Do you want to hear it again?
That's a fart.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh.
fart.
That's
That's
a fart
like a dirt
in a
bike.
hot tub. Yeah.
It's
I
like a
don't
dirt
know.
bike.
Maybe someone like peeling
Oh,
out.
it's a rally car.
Yeah,
It
I
sounds
think
like a
it's car.
bathtub toy or
That's a
something
rally
like
car.
that, like a wind-up boat.
That's poop.
Okay. Here's the answer.
Oh my
See the
god.
wife's
Is he
face
farting
in
on
the
his-
background?
That is a man.
That's an ex-wife
Wow.
right there.
Yikes.
All right.
Thanks, Taylor.
Number 7.
Appreciate the
Number-
How many of these are there?
That's Taylor says that sounds like me when I take a massive shit. Thanks, Taylor. All right, excellent.
That's a car.
Don't
That's
don't
like a
bully me. I
motorcycle.
fart like that.
All right.
It's such a car that it might be a fart.
Yeah.
But we'll say
Oh
car.
my god. It's all these
another
shitty
Civic.
little
Car.
hatchbacks.
Yeah.
Little Hondas.
That's how they get you.
Hondas.
Fuck.
All right, next one. 8. We only got 2 more after this, okay?
Oh wow.
That's
God, I
another
love
car.
That
his
was
face mix with
tough.
that.
That's a fart, baby.
That's a
You
fart.
wanna hear it
I
again?
think that's a car.
You want to hear it again?
Car.
Yeah.
Fart.
That's a
It's
fart.
accelerating.
I think it's
It
a car,
is.
but I'm gonna say
fart
fart.
is accelerating.
Fart is
The kind of control you would need to
Can you
have over your
accelerate a fart?
sphincter to progress up that octave like that.
Hey, come to my house in the morning.
I think if it's a fart, he's manipulating his ass cheeks and
Yeah.
pulling back or
He
something.
This
might
is
be.
some
That's
sort
not
of
off the table,
wizardry.
though. It's
There's
part
like
of
Maybe
some
he's in
Doppler effect
motion.
going
It's a
on there.
fart.
You
in
got to
motion.
close the throttle, Chris.
You
just
can
squeeze your
practically hear
cheeks
the
together.
truck nuts vibrating in this.
And here is the answer.
It's the same guy from before.
guy's my fucking hero.
He has some skills.
Jesus.
Different,
I feel bad for his landlord trying to clean that place up.
All right, number 9.
Car.
Car.
Definitely fart.
Nah.
Oh,
It's
It
that
has
guy.
some-
It's that last guy. I'm
it
not going
has
to get
some
fooled.
The
by
last
that.
guy.
That's like some city reverberation there.
it has some
throwing
echo
his
going
Back-
on.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a guy whose
echo.
TikTok thing is he lifts a cheek and then plays a car sound.
Yeah.
Probably.
good for him.
Has
though.
18
Let's
million
listen.
viewers.
We'll do it one more time.
That's
Car.
a car.
That's a
It's like
fart.
a trombone or something.
Sounds like a drag race or something.
Yeah, I think it's a car.
Listen to the shitty Civic.
Yeah.
I was really hoping. I was really hoping you'd show that guy again.
All right, one more.
Oh.
Oh, there's a bonus.
There we go. Bonus
Well, it's
round.
number 10. Here we go.
That is a fart in a stairwell.
In a-
It's a fart in a stairwell.
Been there. Been
That is some
there.
Crohn's disease knowledge.
Yeah, that is a fart in a stairwell.
One more time.
You're the
Yeah, that's a
expert. We'll
fart.
go with that.
That's
That's
a
a
fart.
hallway fart.
That's when you're giving you the commencement speech at your high school and they leave the mic on and you think it's off.
Yep.
It's a fart. It's like the fart in Naked Gun when he's still got the mic on.
Here it is.
That guy.
Oh, on the phone at the grocery store. That's
Bravo.
amazing.
Wow,
Well
that's a
played.
move.
It was
That is a
over.
move.
Oh,
Clean up in
man.
aisle
Wow.
3.
Yay. All
That's
right, I have
awesome.
one.
Nice
this
job.
was my favorite fart video. It's 10 seconds long. Let's just enjoy it.
Oh my goodness.
Post
Colonoscopy
This
colonoscopy.
poor
fart.
man.
And then he
Isn't it
dies.
fun to laugh at your husband while he's in the hospital, clearly in pain?
Right? Jesus.
God, that looks like the guy from Tommy Boy. Oh, what's his name?
I thought it
He
was,
just
what's his
recently
face?
died.
James Caan, kind of? Or
No, the other
No. Kind of looks
The
like
guy
that.
who
I
looks
thought he
kinda
looks
like
like
James
the bad guy
Tommy.
from the Saw movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, yeah. I can see
Tobin
that.
Bell.
Tom Bell, yeah.
That's the part of the Saw movies they don't show you. It's like, he's mad that he's got cancer.
All right, we did it. That was
Classic
Car
game.
Fart. I hope you
Classic.
guys enjoyed it.
Yes.
It was
Nice
gonna
game.
be.
Nice
I
game.
almost did Clint Howard's face or ass, but we went with the audio one this time.
I'm
so.
sure Rebecca will be so proud of you for your thought-provoking,
All right.
A little
intelligent.
Hey, you know what? The game was hard, so
Yeah.
It was,
was.
fun.
It was
I love
challenging.
Farter Car.
It is challenging.
That'll
know.
never be
It's
hard
more-
again.
It's my favorite game.
You never admit that you love farter car.
It's hard though because we're running out of fart and car sounds.
You gotta
So-
make our
Yeah.
own.
Maybe
Gonna have to start
Chris,
making
we'll
Carter
go, I'll bring my
Shrek or
saws out. We'll
something,
cut your,
you know?
we'll cut your.
if you're
exhaust
gonna do
off.
European cars, you should do European farts because, like, I assume they
That's
sound
true.
different.
Oh.
Like,
A lot of
Ooh,
cheeses.
that would be a challenge.
Oh, we
Cheeses
Paul
and-
how in
Denis.
France are like the duck says,
Well,
"Ew," and you're like, "Are you sure?"
Is it puke or is it French? Yeah.
Yeah.
We did another. What was the other one we did that was sound?
I don't
Did we
remember.
do
I think I was part of
else?
that one too.
Yeah, we did something else,
It was
right?
good.
Yeah.
There was like a couple weeks there where the show was a mess and I had to do all the games and they got
Oh, it was
really
like
fucking
They got
it was
weird.
like
Really weird.
I don't remember. It was like was it working out or something else? I can't
A
remember.
high pitched electronic whine or a
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
Jane Lynch turned up.
I thought it was something with
All right.
music. Anyways, yeah.
I don't know. Time to move on.
Hmm.
Do some listener feedback. So here we go.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
All right. Since Biv is not here, I guess I will do this unless somebody else wants to do it.
Nope.
All right. Fair enough.
Way to step
David
up,
Black
everybody.
says, in reference to Dark Future, some of the visuals were kind of neat and funny. Not a fan though. Alternate title: Cyborg Sensors. I don't remember the movie last week.
Yeah.
It was
You
the
just don't remember
underground
that?
people in the
That's how you know it's
synthetics
good.
would come down to have sex
I
with the
remember
human
now.
ladies, and there's a baby.
Oh.
Okay. And then new commenter Ass Man says there were 2 scenes cut out because of the nudity in the beginning. He goes on about what scenes were cut out because of nudity, and then he says, "Biggest Dark Future fan over here, laugh out loud."
Well, with a name like Aspen, I think we can. He's got credentials.
He appreciates an ass. If anything, he should really enjoy the game we did.
Is he the ass man?
The
of
ass man.
assman.com?
I think we have his plates.
Yeah.
He's like Mr. Skin just for butts.
He's got the license plate.
Chris, you could be Mr. Skin just for farts.
Oh yeah, Mr.
Vibrating skin.
Yeah, Mr. What to think about that?
Mr.
All right,
Taint?
Mr. Shits.
We'll
that's too on the
table
news.
that.
He's
We'll come back to
Mr.
it.
Shits.
We'll table it for now.
Yeah,
we'll table it.
table.
It's tabled. Taylor Ann says, alternate title, Magnum PI and Willard meet man with metal parts and bad haircuts. I didn't get the Magnum PI from I guess because of the mustache thing.
Yeah, the mustache
Oh,
guy.
yeah, he had quite the mustache.
There's a lot to
David
unpack
says-
in that comment. Yeah.
There was a lot. It was a deep comment. Jason K says, Dark Future is a frustrating, terrible movie that makes you think of a great science fiction movies you could be watching, including The Matrix. What the fuck? What is that? Okay. Mike Desrosier says. Desrosier.
No, there's not
The
this.
movie. No, there's a D-
Desrosier.
Yes, Desrosier. This movie was okay. Wasn't great, but I didn't hate it. Not as good as Dark Lurking, though.
I haven't watched
There you
Dark
go.
Lurking yet, so I'll have to weigh in on it.
Lindsay.
There it is.
I was wondering what happened to that scene, too. Thought something didn't seem right. I thought it was bad editing.
Apparently, there's a fucking jackhammer outside my window.
Holy shit.
Somebody's sewing pants after they shit their pants.
Is that a
what's going
jackhammer
on?
or a fart?
Sewing.
Is that your ass?
Is it a Honda Civic? What's going on?
Jesus.
Marilyn Knepper says the synthetic man looked like they were wearing the uniforms from a Weird Al video of Dare to be Stupid. Alternative title, Mace McPornstache Freedom Fighter.
Okay.
All right, and then Jason says one other thing, an entertaining movie is a movie you'll be happy you watched.
Okay.
No doubt Dark Future isn't an entertaining movie because most persons on Bad Movie Night don't recommend it. Okay. All right, thank you, Jason. And thank you everyone who left a comment, reached out, all that good stuff. You can do that too.
Did we
Leave
check
it on the
the
YouTubes.
iTunes?
That's where we'll read it. Go to the iTunes, leave a review. We'll read those as well. Has anyone checked recently? Have we gotten any new
Checking them
reviews?
right now.
All right, good job, Aaron. And that's it for listener feedback, which leaves one thing left to do, guys. Now, I will say ahead of time, since Spiv is not back next week, we cannot do the normal wheel. I know we're all waiting and anticipating the witchcraft, but it's going to be another Patreon wheel. So let's go
That'll be
ahead.
fun.
and
Okay.
do
That'd be
that.
fun.
And it is a full ass
We gotta
wheel.
get some of these movies off.
I will
of
tell you,
here.
we got like 3 or 4
Do movies
new
keep coming
patrons
back
this week.
on?
No.
So
That's awesome.
no. So we have
That's awesome.
God
holy
damn.
shit. We got
That is-
12,
I don't know.
12 movies. So we got the Rage. We better get fucking Rage. I want this so
Rage
bad. We
looks
got the
cool.
Killer Eye. We got Dancing It's On. We got Silent Trigger. We got Black Devil Doll from Hell. We got
Oh, God.
Diver, the Dark Hero. We got Cold
Fire.
Cold Fire. We got Dial Help. We got Nude Nuns with Big Guns. We got Six String Samurai.
Yeah,
we got
that's cool.
Luther the Geek, and we got Slime. What the hell is this movie called
Slime
again?
Master Bolorama.
Yeah.
Slime Babes.
Slime-
Super
Slime-
Babes.
Slime
I don't
Super-
remember what it's called. So that one's been on the wheel, and Rage have been on the
Yeah.
wheel for literally years.
There's a couple
Let's
that's
do
been on there
this.
for a while.
Give me
Speed.
Rage.
Better not
Give
be dancing
me
its
There's
on.
Rage.
so many options.
Give
Yeah.
me Rage.
This should be a great one.
Nude Nuns with Big Guns. I don't have a trailer for this
Hey,
shit.
Irene's been picking good stuff recently.
She
right?
did pick Uncaged, which is movie
Yeah,
weird.
that was
Okay.
That
good.
was fun.
That was a good movie.
Is that a movie not starring Nicolas Cage?
It's
Does not stop.
It's a lion.
It's
that
a
just
Dutch movie.
attacks everybody.
And stars Faust.
All right.
Can
I
you
found
even
the
play
trailer.
this trailer?
I don't know. We're gonna. do it
Yeah,
anyway.
that's a good point.
We're gonna find out.
Oh no, we might lose money.
Oh well. Here we
Think of all
go.
the money rolling
Show
in.
Entertainment is proud to present
Oh,
the
for
most
fuck's sake.
unholy film you'll
Is that the
see this
Theranos
year.
guy? Girl?
I'm out.
Forgive me, Lord, for I'm about to sin.
I'm not the Lord.
It's like a James Dean movie.
Who is that guy?
What is said here is
Mr.
between
Pervert.
us.
That's
Not
what's
that
his name?
James Dean.
Oh shit!
But not that James Dean.
I'm here to commit.
Church.
Dude,
on
this is gonna
the
be like
outskirts of
Desperado.
hell.
Nuns.
This looks like
Too much clothing so
Innocent
far
nun
on these nude
wasn't
nuns.
wrong.
Well, they gotta get there.
There we go.
Left for dead.
Dude, this is pretty cool.
Oh Jesus!
She lost everything except her faith.
He was dead and God came to me. Told me to kill.
Kill who?
All who sin against his name.
This looks like a Robert Rodriguez movies or some shit.
The one he hasn't
It
made
does.
yet.
Yeah, this is.
Now she's going to show
Once
them
upon a
that
time in the
hell
church.
had no
This is
purity.
like a trailer from Grindhouse.
Yep.
Big gun.
Like one of the fake ones. Like we should
Yep.
Going around and killing all the bad guys.
Oh, so it's actual big guns.
Nude nuns
I didn't
with
see
big
really
guns.
any news.
I only saw one nun.
This sister is.
Well, I guess nude nun
That's
with
cool.
big gun doesn't sound as good.
I don't know. This might be pretty fun. I love that the quality is very low. I thought this was gonna be a
Yeah.
bigger production kind of thing.
With that title, you thought it was going to be a big production?
Oh, you
Well,
guys
more
missed
like a
it.
modern
It's-
kind of thing.
Hobo
I
with a
cut it off.
shotgun had a real budget.
Hobo with a Shotgun's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But at the end, it says made from the producers of Run Bitch Run.
Oh, that's my favorite movie.
Love that movie.
Classic.
I was running. It's a great movie.
I'm calling out with COVID next week, so don't ask me.
This,
You're gonna legit get COVID now for that for you.
yeah, that's what.
Cooper's.
Yeah,
I can't afford it.
you're gonna get the monkeypox, which is.
Oh,
God.
shit.
That's
It's
just
going
scary.
around.
The monkeys don't have
Asshole.
gallbladders, so you'll just shit
It's-
that thing right out.
If
now.
you get
We're all
it,
good.
if you get it, it's supposed to affect your asshole quite a bit. So I need you to record for our future games.
For our new
okay?
games.
Refill the coffers.
Is it a nun's gun or a fart?
Or John's last moments alive.
So Nude Nuns with Big Guns is on Tubi. I would be curious and see the runtime. It says
See
it's
if
an
they
hour and
edited it.
31 minutes and
Edited
47
it.
seconds, and it is available to rent other places. I want to see. It is
Tubi
an
be
hour and 31
sneaky about
minutes
that
on
stuff.
Amazon
Yeah.
too. I just don't want the censored version.
Yeah, exactly.
I need
That's probably what we're gonna get.
big-
Let's go get the DVD version.
I need a big gun.
I like how they would
You know what I'm
censor the
saying?
nudity, but the guns are fine.
Everything's fine except for
Big
the nudity.
plot.
It's
America.
it's offensive to a lot of people. You know, people have
Well, the
body
music's
parts,
interesting.
and you
Oh,
can't
there's
see
some
that.
nudity.
You're ruining the anticipation for the movie.
There's some dancing.
How dare you? Don't
There's
spoil.
dancing.
Aaron, no spoilers.
What?
That's it, guys, for this week's episode on Evilspeak. We
Oh,
hope you enjoyed it.
There's more dancing.
I'm on board. This sounds like a great movie. I want to thank Jason.
It's artistic though. Tit stick, Chris. Keyword tit stick. Artistic. Tit stick.
Would you like to continue
Yeah.
down this?
Yeah, just ruining the pod.
What you're
I'm not ruining
going?
anything. Next week's movie's gonna ruin the pod.
Look at the depression in Jason's eyes right now.
Just waiting for you to acknowledge me so
Why
I can
am I
say.
here?
This actually looks kind of fun.
Stick.
Let's see.
I get it. You said tit stick. I get it.
Jason, thank you for joining us. Where can people find you? All that good stuff.
I'm titstick27 on Reddit.
Is that
Politics
tits dick
subreddit.
or tits tick?
Yes.
I don't have time to spell it out for you. I'm Jason E. Alt on Twitter, and I got a link tree. It's got all the links to all the stuff I do. Are you interested in my stuff? Go find out. Click on everything, and then you'd be like, I don't like this guy's stuff. But then I got all your clicks already, idiot.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
Lock them
No,
in.
hey,
Mastermind.
thanks for having me. This is a dream come true. I got to hear some farts. I got to talk about Clint Howard. This is exactly what I
It's a
always
pretty
wanted
good
in my life. It's a real pleasure to have graced your podcast.
Thanks for joining us.
I don't
John.
believe any of the things coming out of his mouth.
This is a real good way to spend a Tuesday. I'm sorry for the fucking jackhammer. Jesus, fuck. But
mean,
yeah,
didn't
Wow,
ruin the
John,
show, but that's
sometimes,
sometimes
That's a
it's
line
what
from
we
New
need.
Guns with Big Guns.
Right. Yeah, if you dig my action, do you? Then you could follow me on Twitter at John the Host. You could also follow, I guess, the one show that's keeping it alive, ladies and gentlemen. That's The Cult of Films, where you could find Jason Alt and Lindsay Washburn and all the other guys. Like everyone but Aaron has been on that show.
Yeah, what the hell?
I know. I'm saying. So come check us out.
Yeah, weren't
You
we
think
all
Aaron
gonna
will
go
be
on
too
and talk
well
about-
prepared?
You
and that's not
should
how that
you
show
should
goes.
definitely check it out.
I know.
What movie did we talk about all going on and talking about? Was
We
it
mentioned that
Sound of
last
Thunder?
time.
or some
Island of Dr.
bullshit?
Moreau.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
that's
that's
the
yes.
front runner. I think
Oh, that would be
do that.
good. I
That's
would
the
love
one.
it.
Do
I
that.
like Iron tomorrow.
Yeah.
That would be the second Richard Stanley movie that we've talked about on the Chris and I did
All
the
right.
other.
Did we?
Oh my God. Hardware, baby.
Oh, I love
Hardware.
hardware. Yeah, we did a podcast on that too. A long time ago. Anyways, that's it. That's it for this week's episode. Thanks again, guys, for joining. Next week, we are watching Nude Nuns with Big Guns. Jesus Christ.
Big guns.
Which was a Patreon recommendation. So you can get on that Patreon wheel, patreon.com/badmovienightshow. Get access to Slack, all the bonus stuff, all the bonus podcasts, the pre-show where we dove into some more, what was it? Anal smegma? Rectal smegma.
Smegma.
Yeah,
They're a
Smegma.
band. Their
Nailed it.
biggest hits. Polyps.
How does the
I don't know what
smegma
their
get
hit
to
was.
the anus?
We got the server going.
Does it
We got a server going. Aaron,
New
it's
game.
science.
Oh,
We'll explain to you off
like? Does
air.
it migrate
We cannot-
seasonally, or how does this work?
It's
Some
probably
people-
someone else's smegma, Aaron.
Oh God, I don't want to know anymore.
Today I found out dicks go in your butts.
Oklahoma.
My worldview is
It's an
destroyed.
asshole.
Bring the Ted Cruz picture back, for Christ's sake.
I'll tell you all about Eagle Schmegma.
And we have a server going for V Rising right now, which you can access to on Slack.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Video
Play
games.
I want to play some of that.
So
Chris,
that's
you
it,
just
guys.
released a new short video. Why don't you plug that? That was good.
Again,
I
yes.
liked it. I enjoyed it.
Oh, the Mutated Hiker?
Yeah, dude.
It was like 3 weeks ago at this
It was
point.
fun.
The world has moved on. But
Oh.
you can go watch that. It's a new short film, The Mutated Hiker. It's fun. John says so. John
You
approved.
got to sell yourself, my friend.
That's it.
Nah, don't do that. That's it, guys. Catch you here next week. New Nuns, Big Guns. It's on Tubi. Check it out. And we will see you later. Goodbye.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. 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 We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.